Finally. Okay. Ah, goodness gracious. Sorry I'm late, y'all, but I was having technical difficulties and stuff wasn't acting right. So ho ho ho. Yeah, I'm here. I'm in the building. So whenever y'all decide to pop in, drop in, stop in. What you got your tongue out for? Oh, okay. All right, Mrs. Real. Yeah. Why am I getting ready to type something? I'm talking. I don't have to type nothing. Then on top of that, I bet, you can hear me if I scream loud enough. Okay. Anywho, y'all, um, we got some stuff to talk about, man. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Uh, or as sister-in-law likes to say, oh my god, boy, it's some stuff going on. Rude. Rude, Daryl. Rude. Yeah. Leave leave Paige Heaps alone. Paige Heaps is that's a name, ain't it? Paige Heaps. Brother Ray Smith, what is going on, man? I just waiting for y'all to show up. Waiting for y'all to show up. I've been messing around, looking at some stuff, looking at some things. We got a few things we gonna talk about. Some of them fun, some of them not so fun, depending on who you are. Oh boy, where is my writing utensil? There it is. Just got to do a couple notes here, and then a couple more y'all get in here. We gonna get started. Okay, that's a whole nother topic. That's a whole nother topic. I have yet a whole nother boy. We're gonna be chit chatting tonight, y'all. Let me move my let me move my little notes and stuff. Get about the way. This one is useless. I don't need that for nothing. I ain't gonna talk to that person ever again in life. Um okay. We try and be organized over here at Be Real with D Real. Because folks on social media like things to follow a certain order. They like things to go a certain way. So I'm trying to follow protocol. Let's let's call it that. Protocol. All right. I don't see my man Diesel yet. He's usually the first one in the building. Huh. Hope he's okay. I would love a tasty beverage. A tasty beverage would be nice. Wish in one hand and poop in the other one. See which one fills up first. Isn't that what most of our moms used to say? Yay, hooray! See, that's actually what I was doing. It's subliminal. Yay! Thank you. I just reached my hand out. Look, hocus pocus. Nothing here, and magically. Ha 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 ha. Technical difficulty. That wasn't a technical difficulty. That was just overlap. Uh, Seltzer water. All right. I'm set. Got my water. Okay. All righty. Hey, Rocky, watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat. I done got a hat. Man, these seltzer waters, man, they make you belch. Boy, it come from deep down in the bowels of subterranean. Anywho, um, did y'all hear about my man Mike Tyson on the airplane? What do you do on an airplane to inherit an ass whooping from Mike Tyson? And he already proved at like 50 something, he's still socking the face muscles off of people. So I don't get it. If you did he not recognize that that was Mike Tyson? Or here, let's TMZ being kind of they being kind of tight-lipped about it. They released a video of Mike Tyson punching a man on an airplane. The incident actually occurred last night. So unsurprisingly, the video of Tyson throwing punches on an airplane has gone viral. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. The man sitting behind Tyson kept talking in his ear. Tyson warned him to stop, but apparently that didn't do the trick. Once Tyson realized the man behind him wasn't going to stop talking his ear off, things got physical. Judging by the majority of tweets being fired off this border, it appears people are defending Tyson in this situation. Yeah, everybody on Twitter, they just everybody saying the same thing. They on Mike Tyson's side, as they should be. Hasn't that man gone through enough hell? Hasn't he? I mean, he's getting his life together. Well, he got his life together, man. Mike, he come from he got out of jail, was boxing a little more. Life was looking up, and then he got married, and then he started smoking weed, and things got better for him when he was smoking weed, and he started making cannabis products, and got his own little boxing league, and he boxed, and he fought Roy Jones Jr., and everybody was like, Mike Tyson still got some moves. Now, knowing that Mike Tyson still got that and can you to death, why would you bug him on a plane? He's still Mike Tyson. I don't get that part. Like some of the tweets, and people are 100% getting it. If I was on a flight with Mike Tyson, I would simply not goad him into punching me. Mike Tyson tells you to chill and you don't stop. Cops gotta just understand. I like that one. You know how annoying you've got to be to annoy Mike Tyson these days? Exactly, Mr. Smith. It's Mike Tyson. I understand maybe like, I get it. And I used to box. And if I was on a flight with Mike Tyson, I'd be starstruck for a second, but I wouldn't be just in his grill. You know what I'm saying? What Ice Cube say back in the day on that America's Most Wanted album? Shake my hand and make it a firm shake. Say what up, Ice Cube, and then break. You know what I'm saying? Just, you ain't got to be lingering. You got to be lingering. It ain't no such thing as guy fans. It is, but you better be a female. You say he was at a party you was at and he walked by and you was not gonna buy. I know that's right, Mr. Smith. I mean, I'd be like, "What up, Mike?" And if he didn't say nothing, or if he blew me off, or if he said "F you," I'm not pressing the issue. You know what I'm saying? It's Mike Tyson. If Mike Tyson walked up to me and punked me, folks would have to understand. Just like my man said in the tweet, folks would just have to understand. He's Mike Tyson. I don't know. I don't get that part. Was the dude a foreigner? Was he young? Was he somebody that don't know nothing about Mike Tyson? That don't know he bit a whole ear? Don't know he told somebody before a fight that he'd eat their children? What is Mike freaking Tyson? I don't get that part. Yeah, exactly. Bite, bite, bite. And ironically, funny you should say that, babe. My man actually has cannabis edibles shaped like little ears with bites taken out of them called Mike Bites. Hey, way to capitalize on your situation. Oh, well, people talk about me. People talk about me being bitey. Well, I'm gonna make me a cannabis treat called Mike Bites. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let's get that other silliness out of the way so that we can move on to things that are that are a little more pleasant. Um Past couple days, the Jeffrey Lane, what's going on, bruh? What's going on? We were just sitting here, man, talking about how Mike Tyson socked this cat on the airplane last night because he kept bothering him. And should nobody be shocked and surprised because it's Mike Tyson. Plus, Mike Tyson smoking weed, and Mike Tyson is a little more patient than he used to be. So, just like this person said in this tweet, do you know how annoying you have to be to annoy Mike Tyson these days? Hella annoying. If he had, because you pop a couple of Mike bites and be like, you know what I'm saying? And for the rest of the flight, you good. But this cat's bugging you and bothering you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, well, it is different. Are you saying, Jeffrey, you would have socked the guy? Or you know what I'm saying? Because it's a difference between me socking somebody on a flight and you socking somebody on a flight and Mike Tyson socking somebody on a flight. It's a whole the air marshal gonna come out if me and you sock somebody on a flight, Jeffrey. the air marshal gonna come looking for us. Mike Tyson sock somebody, air marshal gonna be like, I ain't getting up, you know. I ain't saying you wouldn't. I ain't saying you wouldn't have hit him. You probably would have hit him. I'm just saying you probably would have had to deal with a lot of Karens and Kens and the air marshal. What are you doing? Why are you hitting that man? Whereas Mike Tyson used to hit people for a living, and and folks would probably understand a little more. Just like from what I can see on Twitter, folks are being a little more understanding about Mike punching somebody versus because last week somebody this dude went off on somebody on a plane and they surrounded him like he was an enemy of the state and was like, okay, we're gonna escort you off the plane. So they ain't playing on flights. If I ain't got nowhere I gotta be no time soon, I hit somebody. But usually when you're on a flight, you got somewhere you gotta be. And hitting somebody on a flight, I mean, you can. You can. You absolutely, totally, 100% can. I get it's little kids I wanted to hit on flights. I can't believe I'm saying that out loud, but them little kids that come rising up over the back of the seat, and just be looking at you and just I'm like, little, you know what I'm saying? Definitely, but the stewardesses weren't doing anything, and hell yeah, I would definitely be going to jail. Money makes things okay. Yes, it does. Mr. Steezel, I talked about you earlier. Oh my goodness, what took you so long? Never mind. We talking about you, as you can see from the chat. We talking about Mike Tyson, uh, 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 socking the annoying individual on the plane yesterday. So, but everybody on Twitter is like, salute Iron Mike. You know what I'm saying? Somebody on a flight effing with you, getting on your last nerve, standing on it, jumping up and down. Yeah, I mean, I agree 100% with Jeffrey. I ain't, I don't agree with the outcome, but I agree with what he's saying. If somebody getting on your last nerve like that, standing on it. Gee, you said they would have took you really fast and in a hurry. Yeah. Swinging with bad intentions, ground and pound a mug. I don't know, man. Have y'all been keeping up with the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial? I talked about it a little bit on the radio yesterday. What'd you say, Mr. Smith? He gave a 2-piece. Ding, ding. Shoot. Man, at least he can say, I got hit by Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson sucked me. That ain't no bucket list item I'm trying to mark off. Get punched by Mike Tyson. Nah, we can miss that one. Especially everyone has space once you get in my space, and then I say, please stop multiple times, then yes, I have to get crazy. Oh, Mr. Smith, you kept up with the trial. So here's my question. Who do you think is the guilty party in that trial? Do you think it's Amber Heard or do you think it's Johnny Depp? I'm just saying, and that's what I'm saying. I was reading some articles and I watched a little bit of the trial. Do you know Amber Heard defecated in the bed when my man was in the bed sleeping? I mean, it ain't no. Oh, Nelson, what's up, dude? Then on top of that, she trying to smash with Jason Momoa, and she done wrecked his situation all up. I mean, he might have wrecked it with her, but the point of the matter is, she knew that cat. She know Jason Momoa married. Yes, dear. Yes. Doo-doo. Poop. In the bed. I don't care how drunk I get. I don't care how crazy I get. You do get in the bed, and I'm in the bed, some furniture is finna be moving. Period. End of story. Yeah, and that's what I was saying. I mean, I know, Johnny Depp is a little eclectic and weird, and we all get a little loud when we done had some liquor, but I mean, my man lost a finger. He lost a finger behind this stuff. It's Amber ain't missing no fingers. And she still got time to party and kick it with Jason. So I'm like, and then she's dressing like him. Did you notice that, Mr. Smith? She like Johnny Depp come to the trial in a black suit with a white tie and got his hair pulled back. And Amber got on a white suit with a black tie and got her hair pulled back. I'm like, what? For somebody who's been abused, she sure do know how to clap back, don't she? Yep, that right there, Jeff. right there. They both crazy, but Amber is super crazy. That right there. She's crazy, deranged, as Martin Lawrence used to say back in the day. And I'm like, man. Well, there was and I don't like to deal in rumors and all that stuff, but there was talk about like the key grips and best boys on the set of Aquaman 2. They went out drinking with Jason Momoa, and Amber Heard was all over him and grabbing his thighs and rubbing all on him, and I'm like, at the time, both of them was married. So yeah, Johnny has always been strange, but strange ain't no reason to cut off a man's bags. That's that man's way of making money. She got him kicked off of Pirates of the Caribbean. She got him kicked off of what was the one? The Harry Potter prequels, the Crimes of Grindelwald and all. She got him kicked. That's money, man. That's paper. And my man owned a lot of stuff. So he got a lot of bills. He needs to act. He needs to work. You know what I'm saying? So why is she coming in here talking about, maybe he did. I don't know. I wasn't there. But the vibe, the energy I get, it ain't like, or maybe Johnny Depp's a good actor. But just down in my spirit, it just, I don't think it's Johnny, man. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. I know they both is weird as hell, but I don't think it's Johnny. I really, really don't think it's him, man. He picked the wrong one. So she young and fine, and I'm gonna link up with her, and life is gonna be great. Wrong as hell. Yeah, what does Amber Heard do? Does Amber Heard dress up like Mira and go see cancer patients? Hell no, she don't. She too busy getting drunk and boning Jason Momoa. So I ain't gonna say I don't think he would hit a woman. Just like a certain famous comedian said, there's a reason to push an old lady down a flight of stairs. You just don't do it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that Amber Heard has some sockable offenses on her ledger. And Johnny Depp just took, the high road and was like, okay, I ain't gonna backhand you today. You know what I'm saying? Or I ain't gonna shake you today. You just, you get a pass today. But my man's missing a finger. He missing a finger. That alone should be, enough grounds. Even in California, that you cut my finger off, you ain't defaming me. You cut my finger off, you cut my money off. She just cutting everything. What's she gonna do next? What's she gonna cut next? Boom, there you go, D. There you go. But again, and speaking to that same situation, a person can only take so much. You know what I mean? Person can only take so much, especially if it's somebody you living with that said they was gonna honor, cherish, and love you to the end of life, but they being the worst thorn in your side. What part of the game is that, fam? Now I done been in some ships that that were they weren't the best, and sometimes I'll say all my relationships I've been in, this is what I've learned. It takes two people to screw up a relationship. One can be wrong and one can be real wrong, or they can both be equally wrong. It took two of y'all to make the relationship. So it takes two of y'all to mess it up. I know what y'all saying. I know what y'all saying. I know what y'all thinking. I know what y'all saying. What about when somebody cheats? What about when somebody's abusive? Okay, abusive is something different altogether. But when we talk about two rational individuals trying to be harmonious and it ain't working, that's not because of one person. Not most of the time. Exactly, Nelson. She ain't saying nothing. She just gonna come up on the stand and cry. And that's supposed to be enough. Jeff, 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 you sound violent, man. You talk about beating folks up on planes. You telling women, hey, you better not hit me. You better not hit me. Enhance your calm. What up, Theo? Hey, happy birthday, Theo. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. That's the happy birthday I do, or I try to do sometimes. Nah, they don't have any kids together. They have thank God they don't have kids. Yeah, yeah. Who's wrong in the Amber Heard Johnny Depp situation, Theo? And why? Because they're both crazy. We've already established that. Sometimes, and this is I'm a hit it and quit it, G. And sometimes abuse isn't so obvious. And other times people are codependent or suffer from cognitive dissonance. So I'll leave it like that. There you go, Theo. When you see earmarks and little things, when she snap off, and because I remember here's my thing. Yeah, you are right. You are right. You are right, Nelson. Um, Zero allegations. Can't build a trial on zero allegations. But what I was saying, I remember, you know what? I'll save that story for another time. Johnny Depp is a fantastic actor, G. I love more of Johnny Depp's movies than I hate. You know what I'm saying? So, and usually when somebody's in a movie and it'll make you stop and sit down, and you're like, Johnny Depp movies, even the ones where I'm like, that's gonna be like, okay, chocolate. I'm gonna call it chocolate because I don't feel like saying chocolate. It's chocolate. Chocolate was a movie I did not expect to be good, and it was good. Well, we can't all say that, D. I have actually had several women try to hit me. I had a woman try to hit me with a broom once. I had a woman try to throw a piece of cinder block at me. I had a woman pull a knife on me. I had a woman, well, she was going to try to draw a piece on me, but I seen the butt of it coming out and stopped it. So yeah, I have been in altercations with women, but I don't think that if it came down to it, I would have to be like rah rah rah. Nah, I mean, yeah, I mean, if I'm in a fight with a 6'8", 300-pound woman, yeah, I might have to go all out then. But a regular sized woman I'm in a relationship with, I'm not gonna be like just pounding and punching and you know what I'm saying, drop kicking these. He could have been Neo. Yeah, he could have been. Uh, I just put it like this. When I was younger, I was dumber. You know what I'm saying? Um, I've lived in San Diego, I've lived in LA, I've lived in Oakland. Those are three potentially very dangerous California cities, and the danger that you're looking for usually ain't the one that finds you. I was a bit of a playboy, thought I was Mac Daddy, Macadocious, all that, and got in situations. It is what it is. When you're young and feel like you're invincible, you do stuff like that. I know, but it gave me an opportunity to reminisce. Um, See, I've had drunk chicks throw stuff at my car. Ditto. Me too. Yes, yes, we all, and that's my point, Mr. Smith. We all was young and dumb at one point. Now, when you get old and dumb, that's a whole different story. I can't help you. You old and dumb. Say that might have been the one time he was winning. Say you just Connecticut? Yeah, but Connecticut is near some stuff. Connecticut's near New York. Connecticut's near Baltimore. Those are dangerous too. A chick threw something at your car because you wouldn't. Yeah, that's them crazy ones. That's them crazy ones. I had a chick try to throw a drink on me because I wouldn't buy her another one. Yeah, it's crazy women on this earth. I can attest to that. There are indeed some crazy women on this planet. But I don't want this to turn into a woman bashing session because there is a woman in here and she might take offense to some of the stuff that's being said. So, yeah. Yeah, we'll save that for the after hours. How about that one? How about that one? Andrew Lincoln coming to the MCU. Andrew Lincoln coming to the MCU. What do we think about that? We get it in Cincinnati. Don't sleep. But it's not as crazy as Cali. All right. We need a abused by women support group. Call me when it um um there is actually a men's abuse support group, and there's actually a gal on social media right now. By her page is called Roma Army, and she is absolutely for the dudes. Every video she makes, she is totally 150% checking, blasting, and clowning other females. The rumor Andrew Lincoln is supposed to be playing either Magneto when the X-Men come out or some other unnamed villain. And there is also another actor up for the role of Magneto too, Giancarlo Esposito. Hmm. Would you like to see well, black and Italian? He is black and Italian, I think. A black and Italian Doctor Doom. Would it matter if he's got the armor on? It wouldn't matter what color Doctor Doom was, right? because they were with originally the first Thanos was black. So I don't know. Maybe because they see that a role like that getting too much attention and too much. Yeah, I mean, Giancarlo Esposito don't need no more money. I guess that's how they thinking. Cause he on Better Call Saul. He's on the Mandalorian. Um, he was on Breaking Bad. Man, Giancarlo Esposito is he getting bags right now. So if he was to make a move to the MCU, if I was his agent, I'd tell him, yeah, Jay, you need to do that, bro. Go ahead. I don't care who it is. Who they got you playing? The Molecule Man? Oh, yeah, he's a nerd. Oh, go on and do that, bro. Go on and do that. Yeah, Molecule Man's dope. He's dope. I don't know why you wouldn't. Why wouldn't you? What you say, Theo? Um, yeah. Giancarlo Esposito as Apocalypse, I could see that. I could a lot better than Oscar Isaac as Apocalypse. Let me tell you, that was a shitstorm. I'm sorry, excuse my language. That's what it was. That was a shitstorm. That Oscar Isaac had no earthly business playing Apocalypse. Say, stop giving me what you want. Give me, give me what I'm asking for. Okay, I hear you. Yeah. T holla. Okay. He's acting up on his birthday. I hear you. I hear you. You in there like that, Theo. But I mean, it's some people. I know it's people I hear that's like they gonna keep going to see Marvel movies, Doc. I'm just it's just like that. I know how you feel, and I understand 150%. It just and it makes sense. I mean, if they ain't giving you what you want, why should you rock with them? I get it. I get it. But I'm just the messenger. I'm just the messenger. That's all I'm saying. Giancarlo Esposito as Dr. Doom. Who would I like to see in Doctor Strange 2? Theo just said it. It starts with T and rhymes with holla. That's who I want to see. That's who I want to see in Doctor Strange 2. The real one, not no damn variant. Damn a variant. You don't need a variant. Only reason you need a variant is if somebody dead. He ain't dead. D, I didn't know you was gone, bro. I didn't know you was gone. But welcome back. There you go. See what Ray Smith said. I mean, pretty much, I would say the general consensus on this whole chat, if you ask somebody in this chat who they want to see in a Marvel movie, I guarantee you at least half of them gonna say T'Challa. T'Challa. Comic accurate casting. Well, that hasn't happened yet, if I'm being perfectly technical. Um, the the most comic accurate character I have seen in Marvel movies overall, comic accurate, the most comic accurate, it will have to be a tie between Deadpool and Well, Blade, the Blade movies made Blade into what he is in the comics. The other person that I would say was like really super duper comic accurate in a Marvel movie, um, Hulk before he went all punk. Well, I was talking about Marvel G. Um, I liked Henry Cavill as Superman, but there are some people that didn't. Um, that he wasn't Superman-ish or Superman enough, or some of the things he was doing didn't line up with the character of Kal-El in the comics. But he looked like a Superman. That's what I'm getting at. Now, forget all that other stuff. He looked like Superman. You get these like Tyler Hecklin. To me, he ain't buff enough to be Superman. He ain't got the Superman build. Henry Cavill was cut, ripped. He looked like a Superman. Captain America, not necessarily. Captain America was not wearing a helmet in the comics until they put that silly helmet on him in the movies. Don't need a black Magneto and Professor X when there's a real black X character that need shine. I hear you, D. I hear you. What's up with woke Halo? Oh, I've been following Halo. I'm gonna need that whole season to play out, because right now I'm looking at it like, okay, you got I don't know if y'all ever watched American Gods, but y'all got the dude that played the leprechaun from American Gods to play Master Chief. There's plenty of other people that could have been Master Chief. I'm not feeling that guy. When he puts the helmet on, Master Chief. When he takes it off, who the hell is that guy? I don't know who that guy is. Man of Steel and okay, yeah. We could say the same about T'Challa, Theo. We could. My brother says Tyler looks like a Mexican Superman. He does. Nick Fury, useless piece of trivia. The 1610 universe is the Nick Fury that Samuel L. Jackson is patterned after, but actually the 1610 universe Nick Fury is patterned after Samuel L. Jackson way before they made any MCU movies. Nick Fury had the Samuel L. Jackson appearance. So it could be argued that Nick Fury and Samuel L. Jackson made Nick Fury. Cap's helmet is more of an Ultimate 1610 thing. Yeah, but yeah, you're right. But they ain't incorporated that into the 616. And when we talk about MCU characters, people very rarely go, "Oh, 1610." I mean, Thor in the MCU is more 1610 than he is 616. Master Cheeks. Falcon, again, Falcon is more 1610 than he is 616. It took 4 movies and a television series for them to verify that his flying equipment is Wakandan. It's always been Wakandan. That's what I don't like about comic inaccurate shit. Okay, Falcon's gear Well, y'all can't see it, but the poster back there on the wall is a picture of Captain America. You know what? Captain America and Falcon 171. First appearance of Falcon with wings. You're welcome. And I know that y'all noticed Black Panther was there. Mm-hmm. Oh goodness, the comments are getting away from me. Let me catch up. These Diesel say he is 50-50 on Halo. I'm waiting for the sequel. Boom, my dude. Just like that. That's when I'll let you know what I think about Master Queef. David Hasselhoff, Nick Fury. Ugh. That was a shit show of a movie. Yeah, that better left dead. I go deep with Marvel. I remember watching Trial of the Incredible Hulk with the 80s Daredevil in black. And he made a comeback in black in Netflix. I'd say Cap's power set is 1610, but his personality is 616. Yeah, his appearance is 1610 too. And 616 Cap don't use guns. At least as far as I know. Daredevil's Kingpin. The Ben Affleck Daredevil or the Netflix Daredevil? Yeah, man. Edutainment is what I do, G. That is, yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of inaccuracies in the MCU. There are a lot. The 5 original Avengers. What you saw in that movie, those are not the original Avengers. Okay? Technically, Captain America ain't even an original Avenger. The original Avengers are Thor, Iron Man, Hulk, Ant-Man, and the Wasp. That's the original Avengers. You look at the 1963 Avengers #1, that's who you see on the cover with Loki. Not Captain America, Black Widow, and freaking Hawkeye. It's funny, Chris Hemsworth looks just like Brian Hitch's Ultimate Thor. Yes, exactly. Yeah, that was when Cap and Falcon were on the run. Yeah, it was. Yeah, and they ran to Wakanda. What are your thoughts on Michael Keaton? You think he still has Batman in him? Well, he certainly has Vulture in him. I'm gonna be honest with you. I liked Michael Keaton's Batman. I ain't love it. I liked it. I didn't love it. It was all there was at the time, and I'm not a super huge Batman guy. But yeah, yeah. Michael Keaton's a pretty versatile actor. I think he's got some Batman left in him. Do you think the MCU is going full 90s X-Men with the new X-Men, or are they going to do some BS? Well, if we're being comic accurate, Cyclops, Beast, Angel, Jean Grey, Iceman. 1963, X-Men #1, that's who was in it. Not Wolverine, not Storm, not Colossus. If we're going to stick to canon, that's what should be done, but those aren't popular X-Men. So more than likely, we're going to see Wolverine, Storm, and some capacity of X-Men built around them. Because right now, Wolverine and Storm are like kind of the two most popular X-Men. They could probably sprinkle some of them new X-Men in there. I don't particularly care for Gentle. I don't particularly care for Angel, the other Angel with the butterfly wings. I don't really care for her. They could throw some Blink in there. I'd be cool with Blink. Yeah, I was salty about it too, D. They got new 19 set. Now, yeah. Well, let me know when it comes out if I don't find out first, because I'm gonna definitely be checking that out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, I'm pretty sure everybody here is a fan of the 1995 X-Men. Cyclops as the leader and Wolverine with the mask. So they could throw any combination of X-Men in there for UG and you be fine long as you had Cyclops and Wolverine. I heard some rumors that there were some people trying to petition for Daniel Radcliffe to play Wolverine. Because he's short. Daniel Radcliffe. Daniel Radcliffe? Harry Potter? Nah. Harry Potter is nah. Most X fans today became fans because of that show. Yeah. The ones that wasn't reading comic books did. Yeah. Yeah. But the ones that was reading comic books was like, yeah, you go. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and the way they throw, you can do that in cartoons where you can just throw whoever you want to throw in there. You know what I'm saying? See, that's what I'm saying. You said you got introduced to the X-Men in 1992. I got introduced to the X-Men in like 72. So in 72, the X-Men comic book had gotten boring, I guess. And so they were reprinting old X-Men stories in the X-Men comic books up until like about like issue 90 something. And then that's when they decided to, give them the Wolverine and the Colossus and Storm and Thunderbird and all of that. And so a lot of people take that new turnover of the roster as the roster. Yeah, Daniel Radcliffe D. I'm like, what in the actual hell? Taron Egerton. Oh, that's Eggsy from the Kingsman. Yeah, he's short, he's little. But he'd have to buff up. And he's pretty athletic too. So yeah, he kind of threw me off as Elton John for a second. But okay. You say it has to be a no-name actor. MCU is gonna Wolverine a whole X-Men series. And that's what I'm afraid of, man. Don't turn the X-Men franchise into Wolverine. I mean, Wolverine's cool and all that. And I know everybody loved Wolverine in the 80s and 90s. And dude with claws, he heals. Yay. All right. But don't form the franchise around him, kind of like how they did with Tony Stark. There's more Avengers in the Avengers than Tony Stark. Why are we focusing on Tony Stark? Yeah, my man Ray Smith. Yeah, issue 93 and then 94 started new stories. Yeah, because that was the me and Theo was talking about that today. That was the Count Nefaria issues. And where they fought the Animen and Thunderbird got killed uselessly at that. Gotta be a short, grizzled looking actor. No pretty boy, baby face types. I do not see. Yeah, and ain't Taron Egerton? Ain't he a ginger? He's a ginger, ain't he? That's gonna look weird. That's going to look really, really weird. Why you playing, Mr. Smith? I would not be shocked at all if we get X-23 before we get Logan. Gee, you said my X-Men roster was when they had Jubilee and Gambit and Archangel and Beast and Nightcrawler and Storm, Jean Grey, Professor X. Okay, the 90s. You were gold team, blue team. You were Magneto on issue 1 with the gatefold cover. Yeah, I remember that era. Okay, yeah. Well, a lot of us here, our X-Men heyday was the Len Wein, Dave Cockrum / Chris Claremont, John Byrne era. That had to be by far had to be the seminal X-Men run, and Chris Claremont's run on the X-Men was about what 95% of that X-Men cartoon was based on. You had Phoenix Saga, you had Dark Phoenix Saga, you know what I'm saying? You had the whole Magneto thing with the Asteroid M, the whole nine, man. The 90s series of X-Men comics was what the 90s X-Men TV show was. And that was cool because you could read a comic and then look at that on TV at the same time. So it was dope. Yeah, gold team, blue team. Yeah. Yeah. Same D. Same. I mean, I was a little before the Claremont era, but yeah, same. You know, the Claremont era, the Imperial Guard stories, the Proteus stories, the Arcade Murder World stories, the Brood, Phoenix, Dark Phoenix, all that, man. That was the dopest. I arguably that was the dopest X-Men run ever. From like, what was it, like issue? Nah, I was still rocking with them up in the 200s too. Yeah, X-Men's fire. But I want the original origin of movies, then go into the blue and gold team. I want the Phoenix Saga. Don't correct with Gladiator. Yeah, I want to see the whole Imperial Guard. If you're going to do the Phoenix Saga, do it right. Put them on the moon and have them square off with the Imperial Guard like they did in the comics. Aaron and Halar. What is a good story that the MCU can make with the X-Men in their first movie? Shoot. Depending on the roster. That first X-Men run, they tried to do it in the 2000 X-Men, but that first X-Men run where they first run into the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, that's a good storyline if they stick to canon. That Count Nefarious storyline where you gather the new X-Men together, that would work. You gather the new X-Men together. Oh, I got it. The first movie should, yes, be about the new X-Men and retroactively tell the X-Men's origin to reinforce how important, mutant X-Men, all of that is. You got the story, and it's kind of like the old passing the torch to the new. That would be a dope X-Men story for a movie. And I believe the main antagonist in that movie was the Animan. Wow, they got terrible names. Catman, Gorilla Man, Birdman, and Dragonfly. Anyway, I want to see that Shi'ar Empire and give me that Mojo verse. You want to start off with Shi'ar Empire and Mojo verse? Now, if we do Mojo verse, that means we got to have Long Shot. Then how we gonna explain that? Then you got see, you'd have to do a standalone Long Shot movie first, because I remember Long Shot had him a limited series where they, ran down the whole story of what was going on with the Mojo verse. So you didn't come into it flat-footed like, why this guy gone? And then he joined the X-Men. So far as Shi'ar Empire, yeah, at some point I would love, again, like I said, I don't care how it go down or where it go down, but Imperial Guard, X-Men, let's go. Yeah, it's got to be done right. I agree 100%. Don't put them in no black leather. G, that is Sauron. And Sauron is not from the Savage Lands. He just went there. Sauron was a psychologist named Carl Lycos who discovered he had the ability to drain the life force energy from mutants. And if he drained enough energy from mutants, he'd turn into that pteranodon thing. Yeah. Sauron would be a cool story. But Sauron is the kind of villain that you need somebody with, because Sauron's best ability is to make people see stuff that's not there. So other than that, if we got Professor X, how's Sauron gonna be able to do what he does? That kind of defeats the purpose of Sauron. That's Sauron's best power, is being able to throw images in people's heads and then make them fight each other. Ain't gonna be able to do that if Professor X is around. Matter of fact, the Sauron came and premiered in the X-Men during the time when Professor X wasn't around. So there you go. Omega Red, that'd be cool, but then again, that'd be drawing attention to Wolverine. Bring in Longshot with Dazzler. I'm cool with any characters from the Claremont era. Yeah, like I said, D, it should be that new roster of X-Men, just like the story in Giant Size X-Men. That new roster of X-Men are sent to rescue the original X-Men from Krakoa. Back then Krakoa was bad. And while they going to do that, Professor X, runs the story in his mind of how he gathered the original X-Men together. These are the people you going to rescue, blah, 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 woo, woo, woo. Bam, done. I mean, we don't want to make the very first X-Men too epic. You want to have something to build up to. You know what I'm saying? The real X-Force, I'm mad how they did. I'm mad at how they did X-Force. Yeah, that was that was cold. That was cold-blooded, man. That was a cold script. They did him dirty. Man. I like Shatterstar. Shatterstar is my dude, and they just killed him off rip. So, y'all, look here. It is about my time. It's dinner time. So I'm so glad we had this time together. I'm gonna finish my seltzer water. And I'm gonna call it a night, y'all. D. Diesel, Ray Smith, Jeffrey Lane, Nelson Gordo. Did I miss anybody? Theo, my man Theo. How I miss Theo. And of course, the lovely Mrs. Real. I thank all of y'all and more, and even the people who was hiding in the back and didn't come out. Thank you for rocking with me. Thursday, 6:30 Pacific time. Put it right here. Y'all know. Oh, Grand Madam. You 6:30 Pacific, babe. 6:30. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I would have loved to have had your womanly, worldly advice and experience, but I'm out. We will catch y'all on the next one. Hey, y'all make sure y'all tune into the page tomorrow. I will be posting part 4 of that 4 issue story arc on Black Panther. So y'all make sure y'all tune for that. I'm gonna go put some videos up tonight. Um, I know. I'm sorry. I will there's always next Thursday. We have next Thursday. I will be here. I hope you will be here. And look here, y'all. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. Keep on rocking with it, brother, man. I love it. I love it. And if y'all ain't commented and liked it and subscribed it to the Be Real with D Real page, go do that. Check out some of the videos. And I will see y'all when I see y'all. I will be coming at y'all with another one of them other ones. And until I do, yo, dang, why y'all showing up late? AZ go. Man, I'm trying to get out of here, y'all. I'm trying to get out of here, man. I will catch y'all next week. I will for real catch y'all next week. 6:30 Pacific time. 6:30 Pacific time. I will catch y'all on the flip side. Y'all be good. Be good to each other. Peace.